Young Sheldon's producer explains how the writers decided their approach to George's death in Season 7. George's fate was long established in The Big Bang Theory. The story was quite straightforward. The Cooper patriarch died when Sheldon was 14 years old, which is currently his age in Young Sheldon Season 7. George's death has been confirmed for years, and it was expected to happen sometime in the prequel. Still, it is devastating to finally watch it come to fruition. Speaking with Variety to unpack the latest and biggest Cooper family tragedy in Young Sheldon, executive producer Steve Holland shares their process of deciding how to tackle the heartbreaking plot. For context, The Big Bang Theory didn't establish the reason for George's death. While the incident was confirmed to eventually happen, they still had to be mindful of how to execute it. Read his full explanation below. Young Sheldon didn't have any choice but to kill off George. George's fate couldn't be changed without totally breaking the Big Bang Theory canon. Despite being a prequel, Young Sheldon has been criticized for its lax approach to continuity. It has created so many plot holes of varying degrees over the course of its run. Unfortunately, George's death was the one thing that the prequel couldn't change. It could delay it, which it did, but ultimately, it had to happen. Unlike Young Sheldon finding a way to retcon George's cheating scandal story, his demise was far too vital to the arc of the Coopers as a whole that it would ruin canon if he lived beyond Young Sheldon. Previously, Young Sheldon could have gotten away with not tackling George's demise without having to alter the established The Big Bang Theory continuity. The spin-off could have ended right before the tragedy, leaving the Coopers complete and happy. That said, CBS ordering Georgie and Mandy's spin-off forced the show to address the incident since its events will take place after what happens in Young Sheldon. It would be unfair for Montana Jordan and Emily Osment's project to be burdened by explaining what happened to the Cooper patriarch, especially if none of the remaining Coopers will be in the new endeavor. While his death happened off-screen, the aftermath of the tragedy will eventually be explored in next week's episode. The Young Sheldon finale is confirmed to feature George's funeral, which will be attended not just by the Coopers, but many of the Big Bang Theory prequel's most prominent guest stars. After that, Sheldon's time in Medford, Texas will officially come to a close.